My name's Debbie, and I'm a patient of Dr. Stroud's. Um, I lost my teeth at what I considered was an early age. I was in my 30s when I lost my teeth to gum disease. And I was told that I would have to get my upper teeth pulled and get a top denture. Needless to say, um, I was really sad at that. I went home and cried. But anyway, that's what had to be done, so I did it. And when I woke up from the surgery of getting my teeth pulled, I woke up to this huge plastic mass in my mouth that I was told that I was going to have to live with, because that was how I was going to be able to eat and talk. So I adjusted, but I never did smile after that. I would grin, but I never would smile, because no matter how many plates I would get, you could tell they were fake. And I was so ashamed of the dentures and having lost my teeth at an early age that I didn't want them showing any more than needed to. Not only that, I had to watch everything that I ate, and no matter how many times I would get the dentures realigned, they never fit in my mouth correctly. And I would have to, what I would call, glue them down with Fixodent. And depending on what I ate, if I ate a lot of sweets, for some reason that would have a reaction to the Fixodent, and it would lose its holding power, and I'd have to go reapply, which that meant that you had to carry Fixodent in your purse everywhere you went. And it kind of expensive, because it's not cheap to begin with. And so I dealt with that, and about 10 years ago, I decided I'm going to check and see if I can get implants. So I went to a dentist, and he took the x-rays and told me that I was a fine candidate for implants. And I was so happy. And then he told me how much it was going to cost. And I mean, it was thousands of dollars. It was buy a new car, thousands of dollars. And I left there crying. I was crying like a baby, because I was so hopeful, and then to realize there's no way I can afford this. No way at all. I might as well give up, get used to the blob, and deal with it like a big girl. So that's what I did. And a few years back, I was in a dreamy state, and I Googled implants, thinking that perhaps maybe with the years being gone, maybe they were cheaper. And after I did the search, there was something out there called mini implants. And I read on them, and I read that they were all but permanent, and I could get the roof of my mouth back. I could get the roof of my mouth back. And so then I Googled mini implants Louisville, and Dr. Stroud's site came up. And so I read and found out, I believe that he was the only one in Louisville at the time that did this procedure. And so I was so excited, and I wrote the number down, and I called the office. And one of the ladies answered the phone. And I was a bit curious, because I had gone through this before, and I was wondering what they weren't telling me on the site, because the site was talking about a fraction of the cost and all this stuff. And I was told by their staff that yes, that it was a fraction, The initial visit was free of charge. Just come in and Dr. Stroud would evaluate me to see if I was a good candidate.